Hey guys, how's it going? Shindo here and welcome to a new video. So today I have something interesting to show you guys. Basically, I want to help you with something, and that something is the trading aspect of the game. Why? Well, in one of my previous videos, I specifically talked about some stuff I didn't like about the trading market, and I got a lot of comments asking me, how does the trading market work? How do I sell stuff? How do I buy stuff? And even though I try to explain by writing down in the comments and explaining through text, it's kind of hard, and it's better if I actually do a video showing you guys how to do this. I want to hopefully do some more videos like this in the future where I help you guys with some stuff that you need, mainly for new players because, well, I remember when I was a new player in this game and I had no idea how to do most of the stuff. I had to look at guides every single day to learn new things about this game, and even now there are still things that I don't know. But if you want more videos like this, then just leave a like, subscribe, and in the comments down below tell me other stuff that you guys want me to explain to you in the future. But without saying anything else, let's just jump into the video. So the first thing I must say about the trading market that I think it's really important is to be able to sell stuff, you need to spend real money. What do I mean by this? Well, you need to acquire a premium stash tab. That's why you haven't or you have no idea how to sell stuff in the market. What is a premium stash tab? Well, if you go on the shop of the game, clicking the start button and going into microtransactions, there's a section called stash tabs. If you click on stash tabs, there's a ton of different stash tabs that you can acquire, but I won't be talking about all of these. Basically, I'm going to focus on the premium one. This one called Premium Stash Tab. It costs $4, yeah I know, quite a lot. And it allows you to not only sell stuff in the market, but it also allows you to do different stuff. But I will show you guys in a minute an example of a premium stash tab that I bought. There's also another way to acquire a premium stash tab. It's by paying this one, called Upgrade to a Premium Stash Tab. This means that one of your normal tabs in your inventory will be upgraded to a Premium Stash Tab. A lot of people don't use this. Why? Probably because they need more space to put more stuff. So honestly, I would recommend to buy this one that costs $4. Because there's a ton of items in this game, and trust me, in the end game you will need space. You will need more space than you have right now in your inventory. So let me show you guys what is a premium stash tab and how to sell your items. Well, if you go on your stash, I over here have a stash called shop. It's a premium stash tab that I bought. And why is it called shop and why does it have different colors? Well, a premium stash tab allows you to do this. If you click R3 on your tab, here you have 3 different options. One of them is to place a name. There's another one that allows you to change the color of your tab. And the last one is called public. By clicking the R3 button, this allows your tab to be public. What does this mean? Well, it means that everything that you have on the tab will be shown in a trading market. It will not be priced, that's something that we have to do now, but it will appear on the trading market. So how do you price your items? Well, if you hover over one of your items, there is an option to click the X button. If you click the X button, this little menu appears. As you can see in this menu, this allows you to show the currency that you want to sell your item for. In my case, I'm selling it for an orb of alchemy, and on the left side of that, you can choose the amount of orbs of alchemy you want to sell it for. In my case, it's 2. You can just change the number and change the currency that you want to sell it for. Depends on the item, depends on the value of it. That's something that with time and looking at the trading market, you can get the hang of it and actually be able to price your items correctly, or else no one will buy it, of course. And after choosing what you want to sell it for, just click X and it's done. As you can see over the item, there it is, asking price 2x orbs of alchemy. As simple as that, that's how you sell an item on the market. But for the people that do not have a premium stash tab or do not want to spend money on the game, well, let me show you guys how to buy stuff on the market. So to be able to buy stuff, you need to access the market. Click the start button, go into trading market, and here you have a menu for the trading market. There are 2 tabs, one called search and one called send offers. I will talk about this in a minute. So let's first show you guys the search option. To be able to search anything, you click the square button. Here you have a menu of every single category of items this game has. Basically, every single item you have in the game is over here to be able to buy. From armors, to weapons, to belts, rings, gems, flasks, and even other stuff like items, currency, divination cards, maps. Everything you can imagine in this game can be bought. That's why the trading market is awesome sometimes. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna pretend that I want to buy the same body armor that I have equipped, as you guys can see on the left side of the screen. It's called a carcass jacket. So if I'm looking for a body armor, I click X on body armors. You might be asking yourself, what are all these things? Are these the names of the items? Well, no. These are called base types. Each item has a name and each item has a base type, basically having a direct correlation with the stats that item has. So in the case of the carcass jacket, the name of the base type of the item is varnished coat, and I know that that armor is available at 62. So I'm going to search on the 62 level items over here, 62, and I'm gonna search for varnished coat. Here it is. If I click varnished coat, there's a bunch of items that appear here. And the one I needed, a carcass jacket, and other ones. As you can see, they have different names, but they have the same base type. This one is called Viper Shell, Sorrow Wrap, and the one I want, carcass jacket over here. Of course, if you have no idea what you want to buy, but you know that you want a weapon, well, you just go over here, for example, let's imagine a wand, and you click on all, because you have no idea what kind of wand you want to buy, and you want to search every wand in the game and search for a cheap one to be able to use for your build. You click on all, and here you can see, by clicking the R2 button, you can actually see more wands. You can see every single wand that is being sold in a market. Not only can you see the wand, but you can also see the price that it is being sold for. And this one is being sold for 1 Chaos Orb, this one for 15, and so on, so on. Now, two important things to know when searching for an item is that there's something over there, down there, called highlight items. This allows you, as the name says, to highlight any type of item you want. You can highlight an item by its name and by its stats. For example, let's imagine that we want a life sprig. If you want to search for this life sprig, you click on the L3 analog stick and the left arrow key at the same time. This menu appears and we write down life sprig. Here you can see that all the life sprigs in the market were highlighted. In this page we have 2. If we continue to search, there's actually one more over here, another one over here, etc. And another thing you can search is the stats of an item. Let's, for example, imagine that you are searching for fire damage. Your build is basically a fire type and you need a wand with fire damage. So we just need to search for fire. And here you can see that all the wands that have fire damage in them have been highlighted. It's a pretty useful system sometimes, because searching through all of these without being able to highlight them would be a bit of a hassle. After knowing all this, how do I buy it? Well, to be able to buy it, you search for the one you want, and of course you click the X button that says make an offer. When you click the X button, this menu appears. It basically shows you all the sent offers you have. This was not a good example because this wand was not priced, so let's search for another one that is priced. For example, this one that is priced for 1 Chaos Orb. If you click make an offer, you can actually grab your Chaos Orb that you want to buy this one for. Go back into the trading market, click R1, and just drop the Chaos Orb into the offer. And after doing this, to be able to actually send the offer, you need to click the left arrow key and L3 at the same time, because as you can see down on the screen, there are 2 options, submit and cancel. So if you want to submit your offer, just click those 2 keys at the same time. I'm not going to buy this because I don't want it, of course, but I have some things over here that I bought. In my case, there are 2 maps. So after submitting your offer, a player will accept it or deny it, of course, and if he accepts it, you just have to receive the item. The item will be here, the currency will be gone, of course, and you just take the item. This is how you basically buy all the items you want. It's as simple as that. It might be a bit confusing in the beginning. I hope you could understand it by watching the video, and I was not too confusing, sorry, because English is not my first language, and I can sometimes stumble upon my words. I hope by this video you actually learn how to buy and sell stuff in the market. If you have any type of question about it or something that I did not specifically explain, just write down in the comments so I can answer your questions. I'm always looking at my comment section. I respond to every single comment I have because I really appreciate every single one of you that clicks on my videos and watches it. If you want me to explain more stuff in the future, just drop down as well in the comments what you need help with. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video and want to see more PoE content in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!